Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer, and I know you have had this same experience where you're having a rushy day and you're like, I'm just gonna run and drop the kids off at school. I'm just gonna put on my sweatpants. I don't need a bra. I'm not gonna do my face. Or I'm gonna take the kids to soccer practice. I'll just sit in my car. Nobody will even see me. I don't have to fuss. Or the worst, you think, oh darn, I gotta run to the grocery store because I forgot A, B, C, or D for dinner. I'm just gonna run in, run out. Nobody will see me. Super quick. So you get to the grocery store or wherever it is you're going, and the next thing you know, it's a dang family reunion. You run into everybody you haven't seen in ages, and for whatever reason that day, as the stars would have it, the ladies that you run into look like $1,000,000. They look like dang near movie stars, and here you are feeling frumpy and dumpy, and it just makes for a bad day. I know you've been through this. If you have, give me a hands up down in the comments below, because I know every sister out there has been through this. That's what inspired this video, is because I recently just did the same thing. So I digress. So what I want to show you today to help you not have to look like a frumpy dumpy mess when you're just running out for just a dash out the door quick look when you are pressed for time, or maybe you don't feel good, you're under the weather. This is a quick look that you can do. Take you a quick minute. You can actually carry these products in your makeup bag. Do it in the car if you have to. It's also a quick, easy removal at nighttime because these are just some simple products that we're going to throw on. So I never do anything without my skincare. So all my skincare is on, of course, including sunscreen, because we never ever make the cardinal sin of running out of the house without our sunscreen on, because that's when the UVA and the UVB rays will start eating their way into your skin. Anyways, I got a million videos out on the dangers of the sun. Regardless, here's what you do. So you get your sunscreen on, make sure it's dried, because if you're in a rush, you're probably sweaty. So wait till all the sweat goes away and dissipates. The first thing you want to run with is, this is what I love. This is the Mary Kay CC cream. I talk about this all the time. I use this in the medium to light shade. It comes in 3 or 4 shades, but it can color match just about everybody. I have yet to find anybody who is like, hey, that's really not my shade. Even if like your skin changes color during the seasons, like I've got some self tanner on my face, so I'm looking a little bit darker than what I normally would. Nevertheless, you can always count on this good CC cream to give you the coverage you need. And the added benefit of this particular CC cream by Mary Kay is it's got an SPF of 15. Even though I've got a standalone sunscreen on, you always want to, if you can get a product with sunscreen in it, do it. But please don't rely on this being your only sunscreen. But you get the added benefit of the sunscreen. It also moisturizes, color corrects, and make you look like a little more put together. Love it. It's got a nice pump. And because we're doing a dash out the door look, I'm not going to get into a lot of fancy brushes, just my basic brushes. Normally I would throw this on with my fingertips just because we're in a hurry. Clean fingertips. Always wash your hands before you touch your face, just because if you happen to have any open lesions or pimples or blemishes, it's just not a good idea. Always wash your hands before you touch your face. It's also a good way to catch a cold. So I'm going to use my It Cosmetics foundation brush. It's a very dense brush, but it'll help with, I just need about a pump. I don't need very much of this either because it really does go a long way. And I like to just dot it and just give it a quick blend in, because remember, this is dash out the door look. We're not going to be real fussy with a lot of concealers and such, because we're just trying to look a little bit put together so we don't run into that, you know, the one that's always looks good no matter what. That lady in your life that could put on a paper bag and still make it look fabulous. Everybody's got one of them in their life. You know who she is. And you're bound to run into that person. And although we should all feel confident in our own skin, regardless if you're wearing cosmetics or not, it just makes you feel a little bit better. It really does. Okay, so that was really quick. I'm going to do just a quick brush over the top of my eyelids because we're not going with a lot of fancy eyeshadows today or primers. Hang on, I gotta put my hair back because I just work better with my hair back. So, handy dandy clip. This reminds me of, do you guys remember back in the 80s? Some of you might be too young to remember. They're coming back, banana clips. Oh my gosh, they were all the rage back in the 80s. Back when we had big permed hair. And you'd put your banana clip in, and then you had bangs up here, and you would just tease them. Oh, it was crazy. It was a ridiculous look. But I'm kind of glad the banana clips are coming back because it's a nice way to pull your hair back off your skin in the summertime. Okay, back to our quick dash out the door look. So CC cream is on. It's drying. The next product I like to go in with, you can use 1, 2, or 3 of these. These are the Mary Kay cream eyeshadows, or liquid eyeshadows, rather. I call it cream. I'm just going to, I don't know why I always put on the back of my hands. I don't know why I do that. I don't like to touch it to my eye for some reason. I guess because sometimes I have other products on there and I don't want to contaminate what I've got. So I just put 2 dots of those. And this shade is Purple Nova. It's a pretty shade. And the other shade is Pink Starlight. So I'm going to use a cream eyeshadow brush. It's also a Mary Kay brush. I'm going to use it just so I can not put my big sausage fingers up in my eyelid today. I have hooded eyelids, so when you have hooded eyelids, girls, before you have hooded eyelids, or if you weren't born with hooded eyelids, you always put your darkest shade right in here on the orbital bone right here to pop your eyes. But if you have hooded eyelids like I do, you have to be creative and put it just a little bit above that crease. So, because if you put it in where the hood is, when you're looking down, by the time you open up your eyes, you're never going to see that eyeshadow at all. It's going to disappear, and it's going to look like you don't have that dimension in your eye. So that's just a little tip. And the other thing to do is don't close your eye when you're putting this on until you're really experienced with this. Try to keep your eyes open when you put this on. And see, I'm going to go just above right there. And this is a quick look, so we're just going to give it just a little pop right there using the windshield wiper method, which is just back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of this. And you see how I'm going above there? And you never want to take it out past, if you were to hold a pencil right here, you don't want to go further out past that. That's not going to make your eye look any longer or any more open or any bigger. You just want to go to right there. Imagine an imaginary line there to help you see that. Okay. Got my puppy crying in the background. He misses his mommy. Every time she walks out the door, he cries. Okay, and then this is our Pink Starlight. I'm just going to put a little bit right there on my lid. Just do a real quick look. Bring it straight up because it's going to blend in real nicely and take down the dimension of that purple color. Leave Kitty alone. She's going to smack your nose. He will not start messing with the cat. Reminds me of that Roadrunner. Remember that cartoon? I don't need to. Roadrunner. If it catches you, you're through. If that cat catches my dog, she's going to beat the heck out of him. But nevertheless, he will not stop wanting to just sniff her and love her. But Tyson, she's not your friend. Okay, so we got that right there. See, got that done. The next thing I'm going to go in with real quick is this is the Il Makiage Liquid Eye Pen. I do love this. Have you tried their foundation? I did do a video on it. I'll put a card in. I don't know if it goes up here or if it goes up here. Every time I do a video, wherever I point, it shows up on the opposite side. So let's just say up above, I'm going to put a card in linking you to the Il Makiage video where I did a review of their foundation. It's a very nice foundation. It's that one that you see all over social media that they say they can color match you online and they swatch on their skin and say, oh my gosh, this is like the greatest foundation ever. It's that. So I did do a full review on that and this eyeliner pen as well. And clearly I enjoy this eyeliner pen because I am still using it. So we're just making a quick, just going to line the top today because we want to get out the door and get that necessary errand run to the store, get that last ingredient for dinner, or maybe it's coffee for the morning, Lunchable for Junior for school. Of course, most kids are out of school. Maybe they need that for summer camp or something. Okay, there we go. Done with that. That's just real quick. I do like to let that Il Makiage liquid pen dry a little bit. It gives really good color payoff, but you can smear it because it's a liquid liner. And if you're not real careful, it can smear until it dries, and then it stays put. Okay. I'm going to do, I love this Mary Kay Lash Love Fanorama mascara because you can get away with one swipe of this particular mascara. This isn't one, I mean, you could do 2 or 3 if you wanted to, if it's, you're going to work or you've got an event or something like that, but you can absolutely get away with one coat of this. That's one of the reasons why I really like it. It's a very light formula, it glides on, and it stays put. I am going to put a light coat underneath. I have been shying away from putting anything underneath my eyes because I think it's aging me a little bit. And also in the hotter summer months when you smile, I think my cheeks are hitting my under eyes and making things smear. I don't like to put a lot of powder underneath my eyes to absorb that because I have crinkly under eyes and sometimes it's just not the best look for me. I am forever on a hunt for the best concealer for under eyes for women with crow's feet because I have yet to find my holy grail under eye concealer. Everybody loves concealer. Concealer, get me a concealer, but I just can't find one that doesn't make me look older, so I just try to take my foundation up under there, and I could really benefit from some color correction here, but I digress. So there's your little coat of mascara, and then I am loving this new blush that I found. Oh, I dropped that down. It's the Physicians Formula. It is called Natural. It's a glow and mood boosting blush. I love it because, I'll show it to you. It's got all these colors in it. It actually has a little bit of shimmer, which is great for summer. I'm not real big on shimmer, but this isn't like an offensive amount of shimmer. It just makes you look maybe even a little more sun-kissed. I really am loving this product. And underneath of it, which I haven't even opened it does have a little brush if you need to touch up on that go. I'm not a fan of these brushes for your initial application, of course, but if you had to touch up, you could. And it's even got the holes down here so that air can flow so that this doesn't get too moldy, which is always nice. They thought of everything. And there's even a mirror here. See? So if you're on the go, you can always, do a little touch up, which I think is nice. And like I said, I love these colors. In fact, I did drop it, have a little crack in it. That's how much I've been using it. So I'm going to use my Mary Kay blush brush. I love this brush because look at the way it's angled. Then if I want to do a contour, you just pinch it and you can go in with like that really easily with this brush. But for today's dash out the door look, I'm just going to give it a swirl. And whoo, that went everywhere. Guess there's a little bit of fallout, doesn't it? Oh, but no, I think it's just the way I switched it around. Okay, I go a little bit down on the nose because we're not contouring or highlighting today, so I'm just going to go with the brush that I do have. It's something I do like to do since we only put a little bit of eyeshadow on. Pinch it, pick up some product, and just go like that. Just gives your face a cohesive look and a little more of a sun-glowed look, or sun-kissed look. I'm trying to talk too fast. It just gives it like a little bit of healthy glow right up here that's kind of match the apples of your cheeks since you don't have a whole lot of eyeshadow on. I love doing that. It makes for a really great look. Okay, then I would probably grab this. This is a Luxie brush and just smush it all together. Just to make sure we're blended. Always blend, blend, blend. When in doubt, blend it out because you don't want to walk around unblended or then you're going to look like you really hurried too much. Then for extra staying power, this is the Mary Kay Silky Setting Powder. I love this product. I have actually used this alone as a foundation on an occasion, but it is a beautiful, it's milled several times, which means they grind the product through and through. It's kind of like when you're sifting flour for a cake. What you're doing is creating a little bit of air in it and making the product a little bit thinner, which is beautiful because it is so lightweight. I do love it. And it comes in this, so you can lock this. Hear that? So if you put this in your purse or you're traveling on vacation, you don't have to worry about this opening up inside your pocketbook or your luggage and you get to your destination or you open up your purse and you're like, oh my God, what happened? You think it like blew up or something and it's like, oh my God, not only did I lose all my product, it's all over my crap. It's not something, I think we've all been there once or twice, but it's not something that we want to do again. But anyhow, you open it up, you sprinkle some into your cap like that. And I'm going to swirl this around. This is a Moda brush. I don't know. I've had this brush forever. Got it in an Ipsy box. Smush it around. And just give yourself a light dusting. Just to set it a little bit, that CC cream. It's not a necessary step, but it just makes you look a little more polished. And for our final step, I'm going to use this Mary Kay. This is called the Supreme Moisturizing Lipstick set. Or Supreme Moisturizing Lipstick. And this is in color Coral Confetti. This is their newest line of lipstick. It's extremely moisturizing, and it doesn't give you a huge color payoff. It looks more like you have really hydrated lips, which is also a very healthy look. It is extremely moisturizing. It's shiny, but it's not like a gloss. You wouldn't need a gloss with this unless you really wanted to. I mean, I probably would because I'm extra like that, but you can see I just got a little bit of a color payoff, and it's that quick, guys, that quick. And that's how you do a quick dash out the door look so that you feel put together, or if you're pressed for time, or just don't want a heavy makeup look today. And like I said, when you go to bed tonight and you need to take this face off, it's going to come off so quick because you don't, like I said, you don't have a whole lot of stuff on your face. You're not going to have to scrub it off. It's just going to wash off with your favorite nighttime PM cleanser, followed with your skincare. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like to see videos like this or others, please stop back. Ring the bell, hit the subscribe button so that you'll get notified every time I do load a video. Like I said, if you like videos like this or others, please stop back again. It was so nice having you, and I hope you enjoy this dash out the door look. If you have any suggestions of a product that you love for a quick dash out the door look, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to have this community sharing their favorite products. And if you have something that you are thinking about buying and you'd like me to review it, give me a shout out. I'll go grab me that product and we'll see what we can do with it. We'll play with it. We'll conquer and divide. Again, thanks again for watching.